There we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting multi-time zoned episode of the Demon Hunters role-playing game, Comedy of Terrors, DG Game Night, where we play, well, tonight and most nights, we play the Demon Hunters role-playing game. I think Ben's right. We should probably change the name of this show.
I think we actually exist outside of time zones.
Fair enough. All right, so if this is the first time you are joining us, this is a modern sort of horror comedy setting where all monsters are real, everything is true, and there is a secret society or secret order of demon hunters called the Brotherhood of the Celestial Torch. They're sort of our agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That exist in the shadows, keeping the horrors of the night at bay so that we can all sleep safe and sound. Before you, down under me here, are your demon hunters, with the exception of, well, where I'm on my screen, this guy, which is Chris Piazza, but I don't know if you can see that. All right, so they are playing your demon hunters, and so we have Ben Honeycutt is our resident demon hunters artist, and who are you playing tonight?
Well, tonight I'm going back to my usual character, Isaac Stanford Bullock, the homeschooled paranormal investigator. He's basically asshole.
All right. All right, so Chris Dupenthaler is joining us tonight. Who are you playing?
I am Vlad. I am returning to power.
Okay. Vlad is a kind of takeoff of Vladimir Putin. Is that right?
Putin has nothing on Vlad.
Yeah. Right. There you go. Chris Piazzo is our production assistant. He will be fielding your suggestions and questions, which I'll talk about momentarily after I introduce the rest of our guests tonight. Welcome, Chris.
Yep, I'll be feeding them to everyone as they come in as best I can.
All right. Jimmy McMichael, head writer and stuff. Who are you playing?
Tonight, Ursula had to deal with some business down in Mexico with her cartel friends, so her mom has stepped in to pick things up for her. So I'm playing Deadeye Wendy Whitfield. She's a gunslinging granny and
wow,
former demon hunter in her own right.
So this is the gal that Gallagher the comedian knocked up.
Exactly.
Boy, tough family. Matthew Hunt is our backer, patron, superfan, amazingness, and he has Matt, I think you can basically play any game you want at this point. I think that you're welcome to drop in. And Matt is joining us from Australia. Where in Australia?
Perth, Western Australia. We're the most isolated capital city in the world.
Oh, fair enough. And who are you playing tonight?
This evening I am joining the group as Gary Carter, a very distant relative of Howard Carter. He's in his late 70s and basically has taken a desk job, but occasionally the Brotherhood trot him out when they've got something that either his expertise or his neutrality, because no one knows who he is required.
Awesome.
I like that we got two geriatrics on the team this week.
This should get interesting. And we have Sarah Moore here tonight. And Sarah is joining us from Chicagoland.
Yeah.
And who are you playing?
I'm playing Wen tonight. Same one that I played last time. So she's a succubus. You're welcome.
Nice. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so judging by tonight's encounter, Matthew Hunt, you are, I'm going to say your character is filling in for chapter leader with this particular group of demon hunters. We are, Jimmy, I forget what chapter this is.
We just recently got a promotion. We are now Pi 7.
Pi 7. All right, so
Pies are better than one.
yes. Apparently, everybody's name is blanking on me tonight. Brian Lewis's character.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jack. Thank you.
He's recovering in hospital from a massive overdose of electrolytes.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. Thank you. And
Gatorade problem.
Someone's
he's
been
got a
doing our
huge
homework.
Gatorade problem. He's going to GAA. Yeah, so Isaac's probably a little pissed about that right now. And so Isaac has kind of a chip on his shoulder about authority figures. For some reason, the Brotherhood has passed him over for acting chapter leader yet again. So awesome.
I could do something about that if I wanted to, but I just don't want to right now. Saving that for later.
All right. So these are your demon hunters for the evening. Now, I mentioned that Chris is the production assistant. He's going to be fielding your suggestions and whatnot. So as you are joining us, there is a Q&A function, and what you are able to do is send commands to the Cipher, which we don't have a player tonight, so I will be in DMCing that tonight. We have Demon Master characters is what we call them. Non-player characters are Demon Master characters in this game. And this game is kind of a fate-accelerated hack, so we don't use fudge dice. We use polyhedrals and lots of d6s. You'll get the hang of it. And so, lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So the Q&A, you can also throw out suggestions to the players. Bearing in mind that there is about a 30-second delay or so between input and we get to see it. You can give me, the DM, suggestions or ideas as well, and Chris will be feeding those to the various players for different ideas. You can essentially it's a way for you at home to play in the game and be a part of the action. So if you're joining us from YouTube, there is a little bar right down here, or maybe in this corner right there, that says "Be a part of the conversation." Oddly enough, it continues to be there well after this hangout is completely recorded and over with. But you can click on that, it'll bring you to the hangout, and you can join the Q&A there. So, everybody's got your dice or virtual dice thereof. Okay. Where is your team presently located, Matthew Hunt?
Given that at the end of the last session, most of the team seemed to be fairly soaked, I would say we're probably en route back to their HQ, whereupon they would meet me as their temporary leader in lieu of their electromancer.
Okay, sounds good. So, like HQ of North America, or just like
no,
local
the
state?
chapter HQ.
What's that?
The chapter HQ.
Chapter HQ. So a local area. Let's see here. That will be
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
I arrived just as the chapter's putting out some spot fires. which they may have started.
There you go.
Something about the Russian mob getting involved in a bootlegging scandal 50 years too late.
Clearly, we are not involved. I mean, by we, I mean they.
What is that, 24? I can't see with
Yep.
the...
Yeah,
Okay.
24.
24. Oh, I can click on that. It goes away. All right. Well, that doesn't seem right. So 24 will be... Well, that's convenient. College campus.
That works well.
Okay.
We have
So-
a suggestion from the viewers of Romania as well.
Romania.
A Romanian
out of the way.
college campus.
You
Maybe
are...
it's the local Romanian chapter.
Yeah. Well, given where you were last time, Romania will be tough, but I'm going to take that into consideration. You are taking up residence in the Romanian exchange student wing of a college campus, Pacific Northeast University in Boston, Massachusetts. I have no idea what the hell your cover is. How are you?
We are traveling to Bucharest soon and getting intel. I mean, acquainted.
Aha.
I'm probably claiming I'm visiting some relative who is studying there.
I
Okay.
figure there can't be that many Romanian exchange students to fill an entire house, so we're just hiding in the unused rooms.
There's actually one.
Yeah. We just one
And
guy
it's
over there
lost.
to answer the door.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have my random name generator up. Need to get that going. Okay. Well, the second you sort of convene, where on campus would you gather? Are you going to be in the dorm, or are you going to be in a room, or where are you going to set up shop?
It's a nice day.
Dorm
Let's
rooms probably
have class
easiest.
outside.
Mm.
Okay, so you're going to head outside. You head outside and gather in. I didn't hear the second part of where you were saying, Jimmy.
I just said it's a nice day. Let's go have class outside.
Oh, class
On the
outside.
quad.
On the quad.
There
In
you
the
go.
quad. There you go. All right. And so you are a group of what some might consider non-traditional students. And Professor, and I'm going to get everybody's name wrong here, Gary, Professor Gary has shown up on the scene and has convened you all for what he assumes is going to be a report from the Cipher. And the Cipher is just a run-of-the-mill average Cipher at the moment. And the Cipher conveys to you that, oddly enough, your mission is going to be right here on campus today. And that he's been picking up some internet chatter about something about a cereal box leprechaun coming to life. And that apparently, very recently, things are moving through the walls, or in the walls, and something about a child getting her wish, which everybody here knows that can't be good. So you are here in Boston at Pacific Northeast University, and your assignment is that if it's within your pay grade, you need to basically check it out, report back. If it's within your pay grade, go ahead and deal with it. And if it's above your pay grade, then call in backup.
Don't worry, I know a guy.
Okay.
I will inquire if Wen has had any experience in the local area. I know that Vlad will always have somebody somewhere. But given we are in a college town area and her potential expertise could lead to some college contacts.
Yeah. I slept with one of the sorority chapters.
The whole chapter or just the leader?
The chapter?
I think yes was the answer she was going for.
They were all real nice. Most of them were real nice.
Keep any numbers, or do you remember where they are? Or?
Oh, sure. I could take you over to the sorority house. They'll remember me.
I'm sure that would be a good look for Gary. Maybe if some of the more age-appropriate members of the chapter went with you.
Sure. Do you want me? What is it that you were wanting me to do? I mean, if I do the same thing I did last time, I'm going to be a while.
Well, we're not pushed for time at the moment. So,
Oh, wonderful.
You have a wide range of options available to you, and we'll leave it up to your discretion as to how you get information on what's been happening on campus.
Okay.
I should probably go with her.
Right, so that's them for the day. What are the rest of us wanting to do?
So, where did this leprechaun attack take place?
That took place. I need this thing marked. Come on, table.
That's a good sign.
Let's see. It took place in one of the athletic halls, where in one of the common areas people were having breakfast cereal or whatnot. But little known, like, local thing, lore, Wen knows this. She's as soon as you tell her what dorm it was, she remembers that you know, there's a lot of gambling that goes on in that room.
Yes.
It's kind of the local gambling hub, a college casino, if you will.
All right.
Low grade.
Yeah.
Mostly cards.
It's very fun though.
Well, it's either that or we check out a little girl getting her wish, and that seems kind of monstrous. Do you want to take that away from the kids?
It would depend on the wish. Do we have any details on what she actually got, or is it just the general thing of like a teddy bear coming to life, or?
Well, little girls like ponies. That's basically what they wish for. So I'm thinking, you know.
That's incredibly stereotypical. I mean, it's
Pony
clearly...
Dawn.
Don't ask Wen what she wished for.
Don't ask Gwen what she wished for. It might be children.
Five-time Academy AVN Award winner Wen. So yes, do we know what the child actually got?
Well, she reckon Paul breakfast gathering. Okay. She got yeah, her team of tiny little horses. She's got these little plastic horses, and then she's got a baby bear that she's carries around all the time, and everybody knows that she always says that it's special to her. Well, they came to life, and now she has like a whole barnyard of tiny living animals that are about that big.
Cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I think we know what we have to do.
Can we steal them?
Corral them for the scenes of Ant-Man 2.
She does apparently live on campus. Yeah.
So all of these events are occurring within the campus grounds.
Correct.
Okay.
Hey, Don.
Yo.
Do you remember my old college buddy that we met in the junkyard in that previous episode? The one
Yes.
the camera ran.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't suppose this is the school that we went to.
Well, of course it is.
Yeah, figured as much.
looks like a
Obviously,
new
given
man.
your background, absolutely. You graduated with honors in with the occult here.
Yeah, cool.
There's a specific department devoted to the occult here.
I'm going to write that in my description now. Occult school. Okay.
ENEU, comma, MA.
Cool. So I want to give him a call because we reconnected in that junkyard. We swapped Facebooks and all that, and I just want to give him a call and see if he any of his old buddies. I'm assuming he's not on campus anymore. I mean, we met him in Detroit.
Right.
So I just want to call him, see if he knows if anybody's still active. Anybody from the old fraternity. See if anybody where we didn't bang each other, but see if he knows what's going on with some of the current enrollees.
You were real quick to deny that.
What happens on campus stays on campus.
Yeah, I wish I had written his name down. His name
Maybe one of
is...
the fans can jump on YouTube, check it out, rewatch the episode, find the name, post it in the Q&A. Just
That's
someone's
true.
got time.
To all our time traveling fans.
Oh, giant desk that I never use. You'd think there'd be some pencils around here.
There's some crayons in the background, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's the professional touch we need.
It's in keeping with the theme, isn't it? Demon Hunters, use what you've got to hand.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can you spell the name out of the letters in Happy Birthday? Because you've got a banner on your back wall, too.
This is a fancy episode, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the guy's name is an anagram of Happy Birthday.
No, it's our first test.
The guy's name, we're going to call him for the sake of, until a fan corrects us, Benny Phillips.
Benny.
Of the Westmore Phillips.
And college friend of Isaac.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What was his name? I was reading anagrams of Happy Birthday.
Benny Phillips.
Benny Phillips.
Okay.
BP.
Good old BP.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
BP enjoys a PB&J.
That's right. So, you call him up?
Is he? Yeah, I'm calling him.
Okay. He,
Still ringing.
yeah. Hello?
Hey, BP. It's Isaac. You remember me from, a few months ago or whenever that was? I have a hard time keeping track of time.
Oh. Oh, man, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, what, dude, you killed a lot of my friends.
Listen, those things they were having you do, I don't think they were really your friends. I think I'm your only friend there, BP. I think you need to stick close to me and trust me and everything I say to you.
You're kind of sounding weird and creepy.
Yeah, it's too far for the course, right? So, just wanted to touch bases with you. I know it's been a while since we got to really spend some quality time together, fraternity days notwithstanding. So, what you been up to lately, or have you kept in touch with the old guys, like the other dudes we used to hang out with, all straight like?
What? You didn't hang out with anybody. We were.
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you, bud. Because you did. I have the photos. Anyway,
Whoa. Okay. Be like that, huh?
Detective.
Fair enough, man. What do you want?
Yeah. Listen, if you know of anybody who's dabbling in the old hobbies, I need to know about it right now.
You gotta. It's gonna take a while. There's a lot of people active. What are you looking for?
You heard anything about a leprechaun or cereal mascot or ponies or sorority girls?
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, right?
I'd watch that movie.
Yeah.
And get an advantage for method acting this out with the phone.
Excellent prop work.
Well, okay, so as far as I can think of, the things that could cause that, I don't know anybody that's, like, mucking around. Like, I mean, that's kind of what got us in trouble, right? We got into the,
Oh, I know.
Yeah, hey, put us on speaker.
No, hey, Vlad, fuck off. Anyway,
For that.
BP. BP, my buddy. Buddy pal. That's what BP stands for. BP, buddy pal. So,
all right, I'm gonna have you roll a social engineering type of role or something, because he's kind of thinking you're an asshole and doesn't want to really. He wants to. You get the sense that he's going to hang up on you momentarily.
Gotcha. Well, my social engineering is only a 4. And I rolled a 4 on that. Cool. And then let's see here. Should I throw clever because I'm trying to get it out of him, or forceful?
Seems like you're being rather forceful.
Yeah, I am kind of forcing it out of him, and
Yeah.
I took compromising photos of him, so I think that invokes.
Yeah, it went from a friendly chat to implied blackmail pretty quick.
Yeah.
It really implied. It was sort of out on the table.
Overt.
I think that invokes my aspect. It's not wrong to make a buck if no one gets hurt.
Sounds
I
right
can
to
see
me.
that.
So that's a 6 and a 6.
Dude.
You didn't do your forceful.
Yeah.
Forceful 6. Yes, that's clever. Or excuse me. That's social engineering, forceful, and not wrong to make a buck.
All right.
4-1-2.
That sucked.
Yeah. And for those playing at home, you see the number up towards my screen over here is number 5, and that's how many demon dice I have in my pool here. In front of all of the players are 3 demon dice. They are 1 dice 6, and they always replenish. If they decide to choose it, so Isaac here could choose to spend a demon die, which is a die 6, and roll that, and I get to add a die. My number 5 over here goes up to a number 6.
I think for the sake of demonstration for these new players, we should probably just go ahead and roll a demon dice just to see how it works.
All right. And so that brings you to 12, and that is enough to make it. So, boom, I get another demon die. Thank you very much. And we're going to call this, well, he says, all right, look, I get it. I get what happened, and I've had a lot of time to think, and, you're right. I mean, if I can help, I will, and so, I think what you're looking at here is either some kind of wishmaster, like a genie or a demon, but back at college, God, anything. I mean, anybody can be mucking around with that.
I guess I'll just have to interrogate them all.
I have heard about some kind of LARP group that is formed there. They call them the campus cultists, and
not suspicious at all.
Yeah. Well, it came out of this, stupid Harvard was able to get their okayed Satanist group on campus, and they had their satanic mass. So Pacific Northeast University, not to be outdone, went with campus cultists. And let me tell you, the Christians are going crazy over that one. But
okay,
it is there.
So real quick, I turn to who is the absolute closest person to me right now as I'm on the phone?
That'd be Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad's right up on you.
So I turn over to Vlad. I turn to Vlad and I say, Vlad, what the fuck is LARP?
Even I know that, dude. Come on. Gary just sort of grumbles in the corner.
I go, yeah. Yeah, okay, campus cultist, LARP. Yeah, I guess sounds like a lead to me. LARP is a funny word. It's probably like the name of a demon or some mystical thing. I'll go look it up later. I know a lot about it. So yeah, I guess you take care of yourself, bud.
Yeah.
Don't make any bad decisions or do things that I wouldn't do. Like be evil. Don't be evil, or I'll kill you.
Go to hell, man.
Just kidding, maybe not, kind of.
And he hangs up on you.
Okay. Oh, yep, that's right. Anytime you have information for me, I appreciate your cooperation. No, thank you. No, I get a... No, seriously, you're flattering me, man. Stop it. No, they all know I'm great.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
Well, if you'd like to do that, that's great. I appreciate that, and I'm sure they all share your sentiments. They know how great I am. So, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna be.
What are the rest of you doing?
I sent you a text.
I'm leaving to go find sorority girls.
Yes, we went off about breakfast time. We're not expecting to hear back from her until this evening. Maybe I'll shout the rest of the chapter lunch, and we'll head down the commons and see if we can maybe find out some more about these campus cultists and see what the general vibe of the student body is.
I'm actually going to head over to the casino. I like the sound of that action.
Okay.
I like the cut of
the party! Yay!
All right. Let's see.
Isaac, you realize I tapped your phone.
Listen, Vlad. You know what it's like. You know how important it is to keep up appearances, especially when you've got a team to lead, not this other guy. So I know that we have a mutual understanding, a mutual respect that we've cultivated over many, many weeks of adventuring together. And I know you won't do me wrong. I know that you got my back. I've got yours anytime. Not like that time I sent that junkyard guy in to almost get ripped apart by a living lawnmower. That was nuts.
What goes on in the junkyard stays in the junkyard.
Yeah, that lawnmower was going on in the junkyard. So I would appreciate it if you just kind of, didn't tell anybody about my little indiscretion back there. You know what I mean?
What indiscretion?
Ah, I like that. Except I know that means I'm gonna have to do something for you later. So I'm already dreading that, and I
You are
appreciate
the
it.
guy I know.
Suddenly, just flashback to my fraternity days.
The Russians all over again.
Anyway, so after I hang up the phone and have that little moment with Vlad, I'm like, all right, so sorority girls, and Wen has already left.
Oh, yeah, she has.
Fuck. Well,
I hand him the slip of paper with the address.
Hey,
and
party's
after-
there.
I'm like, oh. See, if I had just gone with her, it would have been all natural, Like, oh, you need backup.
Now it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, and if there's one thing Isaac is not, it's weird and creepy. So, I guess I'm with Vlad, right, buddy?
Also not weird, not creepy. No.
Yeah, we're just two regular, normal, respectful men.
You're not too wild and crazy guys?
Nope, we're completely level-headed and respectful of people and not creepy.
Okay. When you make for the Sorority House, which is one of the oldest buildings on campus, it's kind of an old, built in the 1800s, late 1800s. Used to be the entire university itself. So it's got sort of.
I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. So it typically has office stuff on the first floor, a couple of meeting rooms, and then it's got basement. Most of the basement is sort of just laundry room and general rec room. There's been rumors throughout the years that there's a second basement, and that only staff or the janitors went in there. Who knows what? But just throwing that out because you know that.
Great.
And the name of this hall is Sardath Hall. Let's throw another one on here. So Sardath Hall. And, there we go.
That color is kind of hard to read.
Well, it's not. It's supposed to be different. Oh, here we go. There.
Much better.
Okay. So, you make it to Sardath Hall.
We do. It's where the Thetas lived.
Yeah.
A lot of them have, names that end in E. Stacy and Brittany and Carly.
Flashbacks to Ted.
I'm just gonna go on in.
Okay.
Last time I was there, they said, just anytime, just welcome back. So I'm gonna just go in.
Yeah. You have a key card that you've kept all this time. Weird, but it happened, and
Not weird.
yeah.
I have a little people carry black books. I have a stack of access cards.
It's an encyclopedia set of black books.
Yeah.
You call it the bedpost.
So you've had a lot of full access?
Always.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in, and do I encounter anyone?
You do. You bump into Chelsea Edwards, who you know very well.
I do.
you'd also know that she would be deeply embarrassed if knowledge of these escapades ever got out. She has a particular reputation, which you've kept to yourself.
Mm-hmm. So Chelsea, it's been it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah. Welcome back.
How have you been?
So, is there a thing? I didn't hear about a thing.
Awfully defensive. You didn't hear about a thing?
No.
Are you sure?
Is there something I don't know that's going on today? Well, I'm so happy you're here. What's
So I heard that there was some crazy stuff going on campus.
Oh yeah, there's this stupid game. I feel like half the campus is playing it, and yeah, I don't know, some nerds.
Some nerds. It's always the nerds, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the game?
I don't know, some creepy chaos or something or other. It's one of those like Warcraft type games.
Is it on the computer?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like no one comes out in other rooms, and all they're doing is playing these stupid games. It's such a dull time.
So is anybody in the house playing it? Can I see?
Oh, I don't know, probably.
And you've never played?
Oh, no. I got too much work to do. And besides, what's her name? Where is her?
Doing drugs because she seems to be phasing in and out of reality.
She's lighting around a little bit. She's doing something.
I had all this written down. All right. Well, I have a name here. I'll just use it. So, Celia.
Celia.
I have to watch Celia. And
do I know Celia?
This is the first you've ever heard of her.
Who's Celia?
Oh, Celia is the daughter of one of the professors that I babysit.
He babysits the professor or the kid?
Whoa. And Celia doesn't, by chance, have like a little stuffed bear that she carries around all the time and like stable full of little miniature ponies.
Yeah. She won't let me in her like little secret room right now. She says that there's something like Baby Bear is going to the potty and like it's very embarrassing. So it's really cute. I just
hold on for just 1 second. So you are you're in charge of this child, and she has a secret room that you don't go in?
It's like a pillow fort or something.
I mean,
I don't know. She doesn't hurt anything.
You sound real good at your job, Chelsea. So where is it that Celia lives? Where's her secret room? Just out of curiosity.
Oh well, it's across campus. I have to.
Oh, this is not a game.
Go babysit, at her place. So.
Sure. So, and whose daughter is she?
Dr. Sneed's daughter. He's the new guy.
New guy. Just how long has he been on campus? Is it just like?
Say that.
How long has he been on campus? Within the last year, or?
Oh yeah, he's been here a couple of years. Seems to be kind of. It's pretty hot.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of John Cusack. Like Say Anything. It's kind of an interesting vibe. I like it.
Oh, Chelsea, you're adorable. You have a crush on your professor, don't you?
Yeah, well, I would, except, for Allie.
Allie? Do I know who Allie is?
You know of her. But you don't biblically know her yet.
The night is young.
Challenge accepted.
You've got 3 demon dice, it's gone.
Is she a Theta, or is she like a sorority sister? Is she?
Oh no, she doesn't go for that. She's one of those nerds that plays the game, but she's Professor Sneed's teacher's aide or whatever, and yeah. So I think she has a complete total crush, and she's like his gatekeeper.
Goodness. All right. So, is there a way that I can see the game being played?
I bet you could find somebody playing it.
All right. I'm just gonna start opening doors.
Okay.
That's a fun game.
It doesn't take you long. You hear yells and hollers and stuff, and it doesn't sound like the kind of fun that you're used to.
Aww.
And you pop your head into a dark room where it's only lit by computer monitors.
Okay.
And on the monitors, there is some sort of animated landscape on one monitor, or on one computer setup, and on the other one is what appears to be some kind of dungeon. And there's some guy dressed in, or you assume it's a guy. It's hard to see the clothes, but it's kind of this cultist garb, and the other one is some street cop kind of guy, but he's real muscular and going around and running through the woods of this landscape. So that's on the one monitor. On the dungeon side is where you see this cultist. Seems to be waving its hands, and lights are kind of coming on.
Do I recognize the person playing?
There's 2 girls in there, and you don't recognize them. They appear to be relatively young. You think they might be freshmen or sophomores, and they don't really move
At all?
They're
just sort of staring at the screen.
You kind of think they don't know that you're there.
All right, that's not weird at all. All right, I'm gonna duck out, and
you hear sort of an outrage going, "God, I'm so screwed!"
Oh.
From the room that you just left.
I'm going to call back to.
No, I will never get to raise the hair Huffalump.
The Heffalumps? What?
The hairy Huffalump.
That sounds terrible.
I spent this entire. Katie, can you imagine how much?
I'm gonna poke my head back in. I know, right? Can you believe it, Katie? It's bullshit.
and Katie seems to be completely engrossed in whatever she's doing, ignoring the girl that was just outbursting.
Just outbursting. Did Outburst Girl notice me, or no?
She did.
Something.
And she says, "Who are you?"
I'm Katie's friend.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah.
What?
I was totally also just playing in like down the hall, and I heard you yelling, and I totally also had a problem with that level.
Oh yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah.
You did.
I cannot get this ritual right. Just
yeah. It's really
I just want to make a pink, hairy heffalump. From beyond.
We all do, honey.
I mean, it's in the ritual. There's like absolutely no limits to what apparently we can summon, and
right.
It just, I don't know what I'm missing.
Like, what was the last like level that you did? What did you summon before?
Well, I mean, of course, I summoned the yellow like rock monster thing that sang that dumb song.
Yeah, that was my favorite. When was that? That was like, you did that, like yesterday? Is that when that was, or?
No, that was like 2 hours ago.
Oh, right, sorry. I was mistaken. So you think you're missing something for it? When was the last time you went to class? Just out of curiosity.
Class? Who goes to class? And she sits down and puts her headphones back on and goes back at it. A couple of things that you notice through that conversation, though the lighting was a bit dark, is that she seems pretty gaunt. You kind of get the impression she probably hasn't slept in at least a day.
Like not eating, literally just.
Yeah. And the room has a distinct gamer stank to it.
Gross.
And, yeah.
Not sexy, you guys. No. All right. Now I'm going to call back. I'm going to call Gary. That's his name, right? That's the guy? Yeah. Okay. I was like, I know that's his name. I'm going to just let him know that people are sucked into this computer game and it's making them not eat or go to class, and she was desperate to summon a hairy pink elephant thing. That's probably not normal.
No, not at all. Did Deadeye end up coming with me to the Commons for a meal, or?
No, I think she was headed to.
I'm
on the game. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, all right. So I'll take that call while I'm sitting down to a great buffet of undoubtedly glorious campus lunch fare of mac and cheese and some sort of thing that passes for a processed meat, and just sort of have a look around and see who's on all these new fangled pad Galaxy tab things that are possibly playing this game, and maybe keep an eye out for anyone in garb that you see those like 80s D&D people playing.
You bet.
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing that, and you definitely. So the Commons is kind of cool. It's set up as so it's called Your University Commons, and you go in, and it's a bit like showing up to a food court at a mall, and there's just like little shops of different kinds of food that lines, the cafeteria area of it, and so you grab.
I'll find the Romanian stall. I'm assuming there's one here, given the house that we're staying in.
Yeah, you find. Let's see here. I don't have a Romanian option here.
Oh, well, that's just unfair. That's discrimination. I make a note for the student council, and then I find
Fair
like
enough.
a sloppy joe or something.
Yeah. All right. Deadeye, you find yourself at this other dorm, and instinct takes you right where you need to go. In fact, you've seen sort of almost speakeasies.
I can smell a poker game from a mile out.
Yeah, absolutely. And you find it. You find now there is some kind of secret knock, and so you feel like, I don't know what you need to do to suss that out, but that's what's in your way of being able to get in.
Will they crack the door to see who's out there? Is it like a password situation, or?
Yeah.
All right.
They're not real.
Deadeye.
So,
Here, let me handle this.
No, I got this handled.
All
Go ahead
right.
and knock on the door.
Like, whoa, really? Okay. Password, old lady.
I whip out a wad of money, tell them I just cashed my pension check, and I'm ready to play.
Okay.
Yeah. He opens the door. And he stands around sort of uncomfortably before, like, in front of you, like, waiting for something.
I just slap him on the back, tell him, come on, old young timer, I gotta get my gamble on.
Yeah, all right, I hear you, but, you got something for the doorman here?
I peel him off the 20, slip it in his shirt. Pocket.
Lady, this ain't 1936.
All right, make it 100.
Now you're talking. All right, Vlad, are you with her?
Sure.
Okay. You go in and you find a table. There are 3 people at this time of day playing what does appear to be Texas Hold'em. And they pull you a chair if you want to join them.
All right, deal me in.
All right.
So this Texas Hold'em is like Russian shoot'em? Oh, different. Okay.
Yeah, so what we are about to engage in is what is called a challenge. And challenges, instead, these can be like the same thing as a fight or overcoming an obstacle or something, but this is a particular type of contest that's been a while since I've had to look this up. Where is the goddamn... Come on, challenges.
Page 107.
107? Thank you. Challenges.
Matthew took the precaution of memorizing the book before he showed up.
Right.
I may have read a bit.
Yeah.
We need
No,
an index.
Leave it to the executive producer to know where everything is.
All right. This is not a challenge. It's a contest. And
Page 109.
yep, 109. I'm right there. And so, what you want to do is you want to take an overcome action, determine how well you do in this first round. And so, whoever gets the highest result wins, takes the lead, wins the hand.
All right. So Vlad proceeds to distract his opponent by, check out this student from this university. This podcast taken only moments ago of him telling all. Check this out, man. Check this out. You gotta see it.
Meanwhile, I used my quick draw fast hands to reshuffle the deck real quick, stack it in my favor.
Wow. All right.
So I proceed to show him a podcast of Isaac on the phone.
Who was that suggested that in the Q&A again? Because that was awesome.
So
That was Owen Billing.
I'm gonna apply I know a guy, and Isaac's the guy I know.
Yeah. So, in this case, what you're doing is you're just going to choose an aspect and a discipline to roll, and you just want to try and get, we're just trying to get the highest of the rolls. There's no target other than, you want to be the highest one to win.
All right. So I've got an approach and a discipline, and can I use my aspect to spend a...
If you want to spend a faith die, you certainly can.
I won't.
Okay.
7.
I think you pissed off Donnie. Left.
7. Okay, Jimmy.
What do I got? 9.
9. All right. This kid. Shoot, I'll use the dealie. So this kid is doing that and that. So that's a 6.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Or 5, excuse me.
But there is a 6 up there.
Matt.
There's lots of demon dice.
Thank
There's no
you.
lying this week. We can see the numbers.
Oh, one of them got an 8. And the other one, it's a 3.
He's watching the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Pedro. Pedro thought that was really, really funny, and I ended up folding because he was laughing so hard. Yeah, so Deadeye wins this hand. And you rack in, let's see. You rack in, what is that? 30, we'll just call it 32? Oh, it does both of them, I see.
You're rolling the percentile there.
I see, interesting. Well, I just want round numbers, so you grab $50 out of that.
Halfway to making back my door money.
Okay, we'll do one more round, but while you're doing that, do you want to do anything else while you are making some scratch.
Oh yeah.
All students.
I thought the oh yeah was because you wanted to do something. Let's strike up a little table conversation. Talk about I heard there's been some weird stuff happening around this area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you did pretty well on that hand, and
You know who's really lucky at gambling? Leprechauns.
That's all.
Super smooth. Good job.
One of them apparently like starts to trip out, and like he's like, "Oh no, he didn't," and he like literally gets up and leaves.
Yeah, I gotta piss. You got a bathroom?
Oh yeah, man, just down the hall.
I follow the guy out.
Okay. All right. I'm going to fast forward because there's ultimately what's going to end up happening is that Deadeye is going to win $500. It's only going to take about 20 minutes because she's
You can take this on,
clearly
lady.
she is clearly really good at this game. And Vlad, what you end up finding out is that that the leprechaun literally jumped off the box and was still a cartoon-like creature, and Blake took a lacrosse pole and beat it to death.
Wow, harsh. No lucky charms for him.
That is messed up.
Yeah.
So a
They
lacrosse
were on
player beat
mushrooms.
a leprechaun.
At the time. So you, Gary, you are
Yeah.
enjoying a lunch, and you find that what you are picking up is that there is kind of just a general sense of there's a very defeatist mood in the room. It's very most of the kids are. If they're not engrossed in their tablet and like playing their game or whatnot, they are complaining. Like no one's having a good conversation. They're all bitching and whining.
Yep. Well, I'll partake of that and commiserate and go. Oh yes, no, it's terrible. I mean, look at the quality of this food. Oh man, I mean, have you guys had to put up with this? I mean, who can live on this? I had better in the army, and we had Bonox for crying out loud.
Well, that sounds like as good a time as any. Right about that time, Matthew, what is Gary eating?
Well, as I said, he's having the mac and cheese with some sort of processed meat on the side.
Processed meat, that's right. A massive, like, mac and cheese with, like, spam and whatnot, steaming hot, comes out of your bowl and, like, attacks you in your face. And essentially tries to grab you and suffocate you and like burn you and stuff. You can defend if you wish.
I will take the spoon with which I've been eating the mac and cheese and start hacking away at it.
All right.
And then I will make another note for the student council that clearly something has gone wrong with their ship. So I will quickly, not good, and combat tactics, quickly defend myself with the spoon.
Okay.
Spoonman.
All right. A 4, and I have you at an 8.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna take it, or are you gonna spend
what
some?
can it really do?
What's that?
It's mac and cheese. What can it really do to you?
All right.
It's saucy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take a. You can mark off a mild condition.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want to call that?
Fried.
Fried.
Got a lovely handprint of
Yeah.
just burnt in that's got like not third degree, but it looks like someone's just stuck their hand on, and there's a lovely turkey outline.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and so it's like this whole human-sized arm made out of mac and cheese that's like that. It hasn't grabbed you, but it is definitely like it's in your nose, and it's hot, and it's kind of burny.
I'll tumble back away from the table and start making a phone call.
Okay. Yeah. The cafeteria erupts in screams as the rest of their plates are doing very similar things. Soup and fried chicken jutting out and trying to like spork in their eyes, and the whole thing starts to erupt in chaos, and people start making their way to the door. Matthew, you can go first.
I will start typing a group text. Food fight erupting in yuck. Need help, quick, and send.
Okay. So the way this is going to work is that I will choose who goes first, and that was Matthew. Matthew, and then you now can choose who goes next. Keeping in mind
Isaac, as Isaac. I know he's been on the phone recently.
Yeah. Okay. And then, of course, bearing in mind that if you don't choose the monster or monsters in this case, because of all the plates, that they at the end of the turn they would, of course, go twice. So, Isaac.
So I haven't been having much luck just asking random people what LARP means. Nobody knows what's going on, and the layman is not familiar with the campus cult. So my phone goes off. Trouble. I need help. Isaac, you're the man. That's how I read it. And I go, thank God, and I make my way to the yuck.
Okay. Very good. Who goes next?
Let's throw it over to the Deadeye.
I'm kind of torn between my desire to win more money off these rubes or to go get in an awesome fight. But fighting wins out, so I sweep my winnings into my bag and I head off across campus at a very slow jog because you can't break a hip at my age.
Right. Sounds good. Yeah. All right. Vlad? Or excuse me, not Vlad. Deadeye, who's going next?
Oh, right. Let's give it to Win.
Win.
Like, how close to the yuck am I?
You were actually very close. You're probably the closest dorm to the yuck.
Okay. There's a large part of me that wants to just go check out the second basement, but I will come mop up the mac and cheese before I go. So I'm just gonna Like, can I get all the way there? Can I take an action when I get there? Is it not that close?
No, it's pretty much going to be your action to get there.
Okay.
But you can, you can pretty much get to there for the next turn and be ready to do some stuff.
Okay, I shall do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna buck tradition and say the monster goes next.
Okay.
Yeah.
The students basically they get up and like there's chaos funneling into this bottleneck of the doorway, and they're screaming and yelling, and there's like food hanging on them, and one guy looks like he's grabbing his neck and he's being strangled by spaghetti. And a lot of the food from the various tables start to like seek out each other, the other different foods, and sort of intertwine, and it kind of reminds you of like a lot of face huggers from Aliens, like scampering around, but it's food pulling together. And into the cafeteria, there's a giant crash as you look over, Gary, and see food just like being tossed into the middle area of this thing. Cheeseburgers and soup and spaghetti and a lot of like pizza. And it's like thrown into this giant pile that reminds you a bit like Pizza the Hut or the trash pile from Fraggle Rock. And it's like bubbling up and forming and various tricky things, and so it seems like there's you can't tell what kind of mass, but it's forming and it reaches out and attacks one of the nearest students, and again goes right for the face, and it like shoves chicken and a cheeseburger down this guy's mouth, and it's like this arm tentacle that and he goes down and kind of flops around and stuff, and it looks like this thing is searching for anything it can get its hands on. So it's just basically taking its turn to form up and attack and cause mayhem. And so Vlad, you can go next.
All right. So am I still consoling the student that saw the Lucky Charms dude?
Yeah, and you get the text message.
Oh. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Gotta go. It's you know, business. You'll be okay though.
Follow me.
Hey, which way to the cafeteria?
Oh, just up campus. Hit the path and take a right. You'll be there in 5 minutes.
Great. Yeah. Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Give me the keys.
No.
How is the path?
Not big enough for a car.
Perfect.
That sounds like older talk.
Hey, I helped you out in your time of need. Now,
All right, he gives you the keys.
I think I gotta hit the ride with Vlad.
what's he driving? Or
You tell me. What is he driving?
Ford Fiesta.
All right. He's in a Ford Fiesta. You see
right.
that Granny's on her way up the hill already.
Get in!
It dives through the open window.
Yeah, there's that shot. He opens the door and like it around, troops are up in it. Closes the door.
Watch the paint. All right.
And yeah, you arrive at the top of the hill in front of the yuck, and yeah, that's insanity. Okay, the rest of you arrive on the scene. Well, I'm going to get back to Gary in a second here. All of you kind of converge at a similar point as the students are rushing out of this thing, out of this building. They're just screaming and yelling, trying to get out. Vlad, who goes next?
Well, I think it's got to be Isaac.
All right. So, roll up with my team. Hey, what's going on? Been out doing stuff. How about you guys?
Check out these wheels.
Sick fiesta, bro.
Got the spoiler package.
Yeah. Spoilered my appetite. No, sorry, dumb. So I go, hey, who's ready to go save that guy who's supposedly our leader? Huh? You follow me if you want. And then,
most people are just screaming and running past you, and so this will be an opposition 10 if you want to be influencing or whatever.
okay. So we just need to get in there past all these people.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, hey, Vlad, you want to make a hole?
No problem. Oh my God, there's more out here! Do they stop coming out this door?
Awesome. This is called creating an advantage.
I don't know that we created an advantage.
Yeah.
Probably
Just sounds like a new kind of panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the opposition still is 10 to try and beat that. It's a lot of people and screaming and panicking going on. So what you do is you, again, just like any other role, grab an approach, grab a discipline. If you want to spend a faith die, you can. You're trying to beat a 10.
All right.
The 10 of the mob of screaming, panicked cafeteria students. And they're coming out and they're like covered in spaghetti and peas, and you could swear a guy has a hot dog in his ear.
Hot dogs are hot dogs.
All right. I'm going to cleverly use social engineering to point out that their hairdo is really bad, totally ruined by that spaghetti, and distract them a bit to, get us a hole.
Okay.
12.
That'll do, pig. All right.
Weirdest distraction ever.
What's that?
Weirdest distraction ever. Monsters! Oh, my hair!
No,
Yeah.
and it's really bad.
Oh my God.
You know, that could probably work on me. Just saying.
Okay. You create a aspect. Dude, your hair.
Dude.
Which apparently is working. I don't know why. That makes no sense whatsoever to me. But that is affecting this crowd, and they are now like grabbing their hair and like hiding themselves, and the chaos has slowed down a bit.
Wait. Is this a beautician school?
You don't know yet.
Called cosmetology.
Yeah. But you do have a free dice 6, a free invoke on Dude Your Hair, if there is a way that you can figure out how to utilize that on a next roll. That is now a boost available to yourself, or if you wanted to give it to somebody else, it's just part of there. So whoever grabs that first. Once it's used, though, it is going away. So who goes next?
I'm actually kind of confused about what happened. Was that my turn that he just took an action
That was
on?
Vlad's turn.
Because he passed it to me in the first place, and then I passed it back to him, I think. Like,
I think Sarah should go next.
You just
What's
jumped
that?
in.
I think Sarah should go next.
Okay.
Oh, so I would like to take. Is there a window?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. A lot of, in fact, the doors are windows.
I'd like to try to get in a hole in the wall that is not where the people are streaming out of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I would like to, like, sort of sneakily get in because Gary's in there. And I'm gonna say that that's probably a physical obstacle. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. Then, because I'm double jointed, I get a +2 when I sneakily try to overcome a physical obstacle. So I'm trying to sneak through like a window and kind of get myself into
Awesome.
there.
Yeah.
I don't think this is what you meant when you picked up jointed.
It has many uses.
In this case, let's see. The opposition is a 5. There is a window. It is a bit like open only a certain amount, but with your double jointedness, you think you could probably work that.
I can't see what I rolled because it's small. I got 10.
10. All right. So
Plus.
that is a success with style.
Yeah. I look awesome.
Yeah. With overcomes, this is the part that I'm unclear about that I had a question for Cam on. With success with style.
I think you can get a boost.
A boost. Which is like what Vlad just created, is in a sense. Like, yeah. Okay. We're gonna call it that you're just hidden, that you are unseen at this point with all the chaos and whatnot, and you personally have a D6 that you could spend on your next roll if you wanted to, for free. Because you are so sneaky.
Yeah. So I am inside now.
Yes.
And I'm gonna pass it to Gary.
All right.
I'm going to hunker down behind the table I fell back from.
Okay.
And peek over the top and activate my stunt. I remember this one time. To carefully create an advantage for the group. To try and discern a weak point or an anatomy of some sort for the group to attack. And I'll do this by sort of putting my back against the wall, looking over the table and going, this is kind of like the time I took on that excremental in Rome. Aim for the pizza in the lower quadrant.
Okay. Yeah. Good. I think, well, let's see here. That's creating an advantage. I think that he will... I don't think he's going to defend. He doesn't know what you're doing, so we'll just set that as a 10.
A 10? All right. So, is that a 9? I can't actually see my numbers. Oh, there we go. 9, 4, and 2. So that's 15. Yeah, 15.
Did you mean to roll a fudge dice?
No, I was just using that as the +2.
Oh, I see.
So yeah.
Got it. Nice.
So 15.
All right. Yeah. So you determine that.
Can he advantage with style?
What's that?
Can he advantage with style since he beat it by 5?
Indeed. That is like one of the best things you want to do.
Yep.
It is advantage with style. And we're going to make this yeller ish. And we're not going to call it Dude Your Hair. We're going to call this
Aim for the pizza.
Aim for the pepperoni. And we'll have Deadeye go next.
Yeah. We'll just call this
the advantage
sweet
right
spot.
in the pepperoni.
Yeah. Right in the
That's a spicy meatball.
pepperoni. Pepperoni. There we go. And D6. D6. Okay, so that means there are 2 free invokes on that. And that means that you've identified kind of a weak point about this. And ultimately, it reminds you of some sort of golem. And again, something like this excremental that you fought, it was not actually a creature of that. It was magic pulling it together of just whatever happened to be around at the time into a, shambling monstrosity. In this case, it happens to be food.
And then, unfortunately, the pepperoni was past due.
There you go. All right. Gary, who goes next?
What's that?
Deadeye goes next.
Oh, okay. So what's the situation? Am I still out? Is there a path to get in, or?
Yeah, you think that there's definitely a clear enough path that you can get through with no opposition.
Okay, so I head on in, and I spot the creature there, and slap in some explosive rounds, and take a shot, aiming for the pepperoni.
All right.
So, I've got combat and tactics. It's a quick shot. Oops, that's too many.
Okay.
And I cast my own ammo, so I got my explosive rounds in there.
Yep.
And actually, I'm going to do
This thing is going to quickly...
because I'm actually going to flashily attack. Snap off a hip shot real quick. Because I get a +2 when I flashily attack an enemy using specialized ammunition.
Okay.
Roll it. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. Okay. Yeesh. Wow, that sucks for me.
Oh, actually, and I forgot I was going to take one of those pepperonis, but I don't know that I need it.
Demon dies.
Well, he doesn't need it because I have a grand total of 8 because I am forcefully defending using knowing what food you like or hate, and I'm tagging my aspect of nauseating BO to defend against you, and you are out of like nose range, and totally blow a chunk into this thing. And so your total was what again?
9, 13.
13. I got an 8. Wow. Okay. So,
Stop.
what yeah, that is a success with style, isn't it?
You?
You can add another d6 of damage.
Cool. That's another 4, so...
Okay. So he has to mark off
17.
2 conditions. What would you like to name your explosive effect?
No idea.
Okay. Blowed up.
There we go.
And blowed up and ignored. It's feeling bad. Wants your attention. Okay, who goes next?
Who hasn't gone? Let's give it to Vlad. No, actually, let's give it to Isaac, because he got skipped.
Okay. Isaac.
Isaac's on mute.
I want to unmute myself first.
Yeah.
Is that my action? That's my whole turn. I unmute. No, I want to figure out where the magic is coming from. I want to figure out what constructed this golem, or if the source is nearby. So let's throw clever. Clever with a mystic arts.
Yep.
And
I
then
think
let's
he's going to, I guess.
Not good so far. I want to throw in my. You have no idea the cosmic horrors I've read about.
Mm-hmm.
And
And a die.
I cry as a minor action, and then let's see here.
Well.
And then I say screw it and go get a beer.
Well, apparently you win. Because the target is 5.
I don't feel so bad.
And because of your knowledge and experience with the occult and whatnot, you do know for a fact that this is a food golem. There is going to be some sort of object embedded within the creature. It was probably tossed into a vat of soup or spaghetti or something to enact the spell. The whole thing was charged. Typically, golems' power source are things like notes, or that there's often an inscription with a name that's like put into the mouth of the golem or whatnot. At any case, one way or the other, it's some sort of spell effect that you think is powering this thing. It's incredibly powerful, though. So you probably think that there's something giving it a boost.
Okay.
And
So I relay that to the team. I go, hey guys, yeah, big thing made out of food. It's called a food golem. Didn't know if you knew that, but I did. Okay, just like nachos, it's going to have a nucleus. We got to find that nucleus and take it out.
we're going to call this Nacho Nucleus.
Yeah.
And is that US, EUS, or EAS?
EUS.
You got it right.
Yeah.
I have it right. Okay.
Gotta
And
quit
we'll-
using black as a color, though.
It defaults to black.
would you
He's
just
working on it.
let me finish what I'm doing here. And
Don, make it
Just
orange.
doing my job.
Make
There.
it cheesy orange. It's got to be a cheesy orange.
no,
It's nacho. Come on.
Nacho cheese.
Yes, thank you.
Nuclear orange. Nuclear green, maybe.
there you go. Nacho Nucleus, you get it.
All right.
For it to be green, there'd be a heck of a lot of jalapeno in there.
Yeah. Okay, so I've lost count. The monster's going.
Yeah, monster.
So
All
you've
right.
had several requests is what the monsters should do that I
Yes,
forwarded
I
to
know.
you.
I hope
And,
it's just dissolve into a puddle and die. I sent that request in.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
JB
monster-
Foster's got a couple of interesting ones.
the
Sarah, I
monster is
don't think
going
you want
to
your
make an
request to come
attack
true.
against everyone in the room, and I think in this case, Wen's not there in the room yet, is she?
I'm hidden in the
Snuck through a
room.
window.
That's right. The monster doesn't know you're there. So,
Aha!
okay. So it can, for some reason, detect the rest of you, and it is going to forcefully, let's see, forcefully smash, burn, choke, and it's actually going to use a demon die and throw in hits like a refrigerator. And yeah. What the hell? We'll do one more. Made of yummy. It's
Sarah, is that on yours too?
really tempting, and yeah, yeah. Sarah's Wen is made of yummy as well. All right, and it attacks all of you, with the exception of Wen. And is a 9, 10, 11, 16, as I see. Is that right? And what this looks like is that Isaac, you get pelted machine gun style with corn dogs.
God damn you. I'm done.
And one of them is drenched in mustard, heading right for your face. Vlad, you are. There is a series of bowls of borscht being
I've been
hurled at
borscht.
your noggin, steaming, piping hot. Let's see here.
Is Jimmy getting a watermelon?
It's watermelon jelly.
It wouldn't be his first time.
No, Deadeye is gonna get a giant globbling ooze of massive fruit jello that attempts to encompass her face and try and suffocate her. And let's see here, Gary, you get let's see. Gary, you were having mac and cheese, right?
Yep.
This thing, another arm comes out of this thing, and this massive mac and cheese with a like little tiny wieners, the little tiny ones that go into mac and cheese. They come out, look like little eyes, and there's one on each finger and fingertips, and he's gonna try and like jam it into your ears and up your nose, and You're gonna try. Basically, he's gonna try and force feed you his fist as well, mac and cheese. You're gonna be fisted by mac and cheese.
Yep.
Wow.
Go ahead, Sarah,
Just
say it.
there at the bottom of there, just resisting the urge.
Yeah.
It's so
Alright.
bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. So the opposition to you is a 16.
Ooh.
You may attempt to defend.
Yeah. Everyone else going to attempt to defend?
So defending works exactly like the attack. You choose a approach and a discipline. Add, if you want to spend a faith die, you can. You can grab some demon
I'll get some
dice.
faith die. Just to make sure. Oh, romped at home.
Oh.
That's an 18.
What if you
Nice.
No Vienna sausage for you.
I hit 16. What does that mean?
That means you take no damage.
Perfect. That did earn you a demon die, though.
What's that?
That did earn you a demon die.
Oh, it did. Oh, thank you.
Yes. I spent also.
And what's that?
I also spent one.
Oh, you did.
All right.
Let me know on that. And it looks like you rolled a 1 on an approach or a discipline die there, Jimmy.
I did. Is that a thing?
So we were discussing. Well, I think that's still the same. So you can choose to gain a faith die and re-roll that if you wish, or or you can just gain the faith die and save it for later.
I'll just grab it
if you-
for later.
If you choose to do that, I get a demon die.
Ah, but you don't get one if I re-roll the 10.
No, I do.
You get one either way?
If
Okay, well, then
if
I'll
you
just save it for
choose,
later.
okay. No. So what I'm saying is, you can choose not to gain a faith die at all,
Oh, okay.
and nothing happens, and I don't get a faith die.
Let's do that.
Fair enough.
So I can spend a demon die after the fact.
That's about the only time you can spend them.
All right.
So you're currently at a 13. That's
Oh.
a 15.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Take one
much.
hit.
Even if it doesn't hit, the demon's coming out ahead.
You've got 2 more demon dice in front of you there, Vlad.
All right. Here we go.
That's what I like to see.
Don, is there a
All
max
right.
number of demon dice you can have?
What's that?
Is there a max number of demon dice you can have at any given time?
Me?
Nope.
No?
666.
Yeah.
If you're playing in a session where the Demon Master gets to 666 dice, something has gone terribly interestingly.
Yes. Yes. All right. And Isaac, is that a faith die or a demon die you spent?
That is my last faith die for a chip on my shoulder. I have something to prove against corn dogs.
It seems like a story Wynn would tell.
Okay, so I also rolled I basically rolled Mystic Arts and Clever to cast. I cast Ward against corn dogs. I've been getting ready for this
Studied
moment.
that one a lot.
Yeah.
It's like the world knows, you know. Okay. Gary, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll grab the food tray from the floor,
Okay.
and I will carefully step up to the food golem and whack it right in the pepperonis.
Oh.
I'll steal one of those sweet spot dice
Okay.
and carefully combat. There we go. So 12.
All right. All right. So you are clobbering this thing. It is going to defend with a quick and I would say hiding. So 2 of those. And I'm sorry, what did you get with your total number?
12.
12?
Yep.
Oh, that's tough. Let's see. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
I should have tapped stronger than he looks. Ah, well.
You don't look sorry, Dan. You don't look sorry.
Okay.
Hand it over to Isaac.
Is it my turn again? Did everybody else go?
No, just picking you.
All right,
Sure.
let me clear this out. Okay, so I want to find that nucleus. You said it was most likely in the mouth? Like, is that...
It could be
the Jewish golems do that. That's a scroll that's put into the mouth and it activates it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but this was probably something just dropped into a pot of soup, but that's probably where the... I think that's where it is now, is near the mouth. Is that...
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. I think I'm just going to use my sawn-off shotgun and make an attack on the mouth area. Try to reveal the scroll.
All right.
So then let's see here. Combat and tactics is a 6. And then what approach should I use for just a shotgun attack? I mean, is that forceful? Is that...
Pretty damn forceful.
Yeah. I mean,
Could be pretty. Could be flashy.
any of those approaches, as long as you can justify it.
Okay, I pull it out, and I go...
Or do you?
Yeah, I pull it out, and then I go, hey guys, check it out. I just pulled it out. It may be short, but it's got a lot of firepower. And that'll give me a D8 instead of a D6, just by being an asshole.
And he's taking the nacho dice.
Yeah, I'll take the nacho dice, because I'm going after that nacho nucleus.
Okay.
And let's take a look at what I get. Huh.
Oh.
Well, 9.
Yeah, and so on your polyhedral, once again, you can choose to earn a faith die on that. How did you circle it?
If you click on the dice over underneath the roll and clear buttons, it'll make
That's
little...
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you can...
Okay, so you can earn a faith die to, and you can re-roll it or save that faith die for later. If you choose to do that, I get a demon die.
I don't have any faith die left.
So that might be a good idea.
Got plenty in reserve anyway.
Wait, so I can earn a faith die if I re-roll it?
No, you can earn a faith die and keep the number that you have
Oh, okay.
because you rolled a 1, or you can immediately spend that faith die to re-roll the 1.
Yeah, I think I'll re-roll.
Either of those, I get a demon die.
So a 6 instead of a 1. So
Okay.
14.
Very good. So he needs
Done.
to.
There's a couple of rules clarifications when you get a moment
Oh,
from the fans. I've just fed you.
right. It doesn't apply here, but could you use a created advantage in a defend turn or just an action? Do I mean an advantage that was previously created, like a nacho nucleus? If that could be worked to defend turn, could use a d6. Yes. So the question is, with all these different like things that are out there right now. So presently we still have Sweet Spot and Dude Your Hair. If you can figure out a way to utilize those, you can use that on any kind of action, whether defend, attack, overcome, or create an advantage. So you can use those in any of those ways. So good clarification question. But I need to defend against Isaac's sort of attack here. And so it's going to quickly know what food you like or hate.
I think everybody knows what food I hate.
Yeah. And I think it's going to, let's see here, what did I say? Queen advantage, now it's defending. I should have given this a defend stunt. Anyway, I think I'll go ahead and tag Made of Yummy on this one. 12. And what did you get?
14.
14. Okay. All right. So I have to mark off a mild condition. And what do you want to name it? What did you do to this thing to cause this condition?
It's what's that line from Always Sunny? Remember the shotgun or the gunshot? Do you remember that, Jimmy? Did you see that one?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
It's when they were trying to make merchandise for the bar, so they came up with a gun that would fire a shot right into your mouth, and they were like, they had a catch line for it. It was like, "You get blasted in the mouth." So
there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Blasted in the mouth.
But you have to say it like that when you invoke it.
Okay. I should add these on here, so we also have we have blowed up. We have let's see here.
You should make it black. It's hard to read.
You can. It defaults to black. Leave me alone.
And Nacho Nucleus got used up.
But it's still there, which means that
Fair point.
you can use Faith Die to tag any of those things. So what you're seeing here, blasted in the mouth, ignored, blowed up, Nacho Nucleus, even though they don't have a die next to them, that just means that you can't use them for free, but you can spend a Faith Die to tag those.
Sort of off track a little bit, but in one session I ran, we also kept track of the conditions because previously created ones were allowed the players to recreate those same conditions again. So if they were creating an aspect rather than picking a new one, they went, "Oh yeah, we've used that, but we know how to do that. Can someone see if they can fix it? Add another die on, and then they can use it."
Right. Yeah, and I think that definitely works well, and that's for sure really great for like situational aspects that we have here, like Nacho Nucleus or Sweet Spot, right in the pepperoni. Someone could do a create an advantage roll and load up more dice on these existing aspects.
Cool.
Okay, Wen, you're up.
So I'm still hidden.
Yeah.
And I would like to take like my hair chopsticks out
Okay.
and throw them into his pepperonis.
You know, there are more foods than just Italian and
Sure,
pizza.
but you know, I want to invoke the sweet spot.
Okay. All right.
Wanna-
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah.
So you're using your hiding and the sweet spot for 2d6?
I am.
Nice.
And I would like to use, since I'm staying hidden and trying to make it a sneak attack, can I use my covert ops for that?
Yeah. You bet.
Word. Alright,
Okay.
so...
As a rule, the answer will always be yes, you can do that, as long as you can justify it.
Cool.
I'm waiting for the roll, but there's going to be a when makes the food golem explode pun coming up here.
Those rolls.
6, 7, 10.
You've got a 1 on the
But I have a 1.
to the discipline.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give you a demon die and reroll that one.
Yeah.
Let's
right.
see. Hold on. Clear.
I'm going to go ahead and...
I got a 6, so that's gonna be a
15.
15 instead.
Okay, I'm going to carefully defend knowing what food you like or hate. And
But he
with
doesn't
my...
know I'm there. Doesn't he get like some sort of disadvantage to that, or I should have gotten an advantage?
Well, that's what your D6
That's what the D6 was. Okay.
And I mean, he's kind of bubbling and whatever anyway, and so I don't know that he's all that conscious that this attack is going to happen. But
Sure.
this is just something that is building up, and there's a lot of foods that are mixing together that were never meant to be mixed together.
Is there Mentos and Diet Coke inside him, just out of?
Oh, it's coming. You know, that could certainly happen. And we're also going to add nauseating BO because he's essentially going to fart in your general direction.
That's awful.
Yeah.
That's the parmesan from all that pasta coming back.
Ah, man,
Not all right.
so many ones.
Yeah, suck it. That's unacceptable.
Okay, so you get him right in the chicken nuggets.
I do.
And wow, he is up to his moderate conditions now.
I beat him by 5.
You did. Oh, you beat him by 5. You can roll another d6 to add to the damage.
Word.
5. Wow. That's great. Okay. So, how would you describe like his impairment at this point, based on what you just did?
Based on what I just did, I think he's been skewered, right?
Shish kebabs.
Shish kebabs. That's a good one.
So there's a chopstick sticking out of his pepperoni.
There is. Clean through it. You're welcome. Into it.
Everyone loves meat on a stick.
I.
Except for
Because you
Isaac.
were awesome on that, I'm going to go ahead and this one. Let's come back to that shade. There we go. Shish kebabbed in the pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a D6 there for someone to tag, thanks to your awesome rolling. That's a rule I just made up.
Woo!
Cool.
And it is now like sticky and goopy, and you are seeing sort of in the center of this, like, again, like Pizza the Hut, and like inside this massive mouth, you see a flash of white and something that is a little shiny, that doesn't look like a piece of food or something.
All right. Has everybody gone this round, or is this new?
No, you've got to pick someone else.
Yeah. How many people have gone this round, though? Is what I'm
Just
asking.
you and me.
Oh, it's just two of us? Cool. Deadeye.
All right.
Get out of there.
You're saying these things are usually powered by a note. That means paper to me, so I figure we destroy this note, it'll shut down this thing. So I slap in some white phosphorus ammo, take aim for the head. I'm gonna call on the fact that I'm a crack shot also. Where's my dice?
Okay.
Shoot him in the mouth.
Crack shot, and
before
then
you do that, I'm gonna, just so you know what you're rolling up against, I'm going to forcefully hide. Dear God, that's probably all I can do.
Well, I'm aiming for.
I'll spend a demon die and we'll. I don't know. I'll do something. It's a roll. I'm just gonna add it.
And you'll be sad.
And I'm aiming for the head, hoping to set the whole thing on fire. So I'm going for dude your hair also.
Nice.
All right.
Roll that.
We're aiming for a 9.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Woo!
Very good. All right. We're gonna call this On Fire.
Apt.
Yeah.
So let's pass it to Vlad.
Yeah, janitor. I'm gonna need the janitorial department. Yep, and can I be connected to Pork Chop Willie, please? Yeah.
Nice.
Willie, there's a food fight. Get to the cafeteria now. Bring the big vacuum.
Oh, damn it. You guys and your pesky... All right. You know, they always say that. They always put in, oh, you got a mess? Said that Pork Chop Willie. God damn. Stupid kids.
Yep. Yeah.
Watch your feet. All right. I'm going to call that, like, creative advantage?
Well, I have the discipline, workers of the world unite and do my bidding.
Yeah. That's an aspect?
Discipline. Or, yeah, aspect, yeah.
Okay. So you'd have to spend a faith die to use that.
I will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to make Willie defend.
Let's see here. Clever social engineering, maybe?
Yeah. Willie and Willie is going to tag. No one listens to me.
All right, I'm going to re-roll the one.
roll. You're fine.
Oh, I guess so. All right.
All right. So
Yeah, you're gonna need the carpet cleaner too, and some elbow grease.
Have them bring that sawdust stuff they use when somebody pukes.
Yeah. We've got a puker too. Should we warn him about this, or
No.
just come prepared? Yeah.
right. All right. We've got Pork Chop Willie with a D6 arriving through the warehouse door next round. Who goes next?
Oh, I think that. Wait, who hasn't gone yet?
You've got either the monster or Isaac.
Oh, well, let's get the monster.
Okay. Oh, monster's not feeling good. It's gonna take a Hail Mary.
Oh.
And I'm going to go ahead and roll 3 dice 6.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, what is that about? No. No, I just wanted 3 dice 6. There we go. 7. All right. Okay. He's just going to God, I'm sorry. It's too cheap. He's gonna check a mustard corn dog at Isaac one more time. And Isaac, you mark off a condition called corn dogged.
Do I get to defend against that?
Nope.
Wait, so what just happened?
Your demon dice came back to haunt you.
Ooh.
Oh. So how does that work? Just for everybody's education.
So I have a pool of demon dice up in the upper right-hand corner here, and I can use them. So I don't have faith dice like you guys do to spend on my aspects. I have to use demon dice to do that. But the other thing I can do is roll on a general badness table. And the way I do that is I take a handful of or I select however many demon dice I want to spend, and when I spend them, they are gone. And in this case, I chose 3, and so I rolled those and added them together. I got 7. I consulted my badness table, and it said I can mark off a condition of my own, or I make one of the demon hunters mark off a particular condition.
Nice.
And so it's just a repercussion of you using the demon dice, and it's coming back to get you as a consequence. And so that is kind of what's happening there. You weren't looking, and you got corn dogged in the face with mustard. And now he's going to attack.
You said mustard, right? Mustard?
Mustard, yeah.
There we go.
And so then he is going to smash, choke, and maybe even try and catch people on fire. And well, no, it's just kind of smelling pretty bad. So forceful, smash, choke, and burn. And hits like a refrigerator.
This one everyone can defend against.
Yeah, everyone can defend it again. And he is attacking everybody because there's food bits everywhere. But you do think you have because of this list over here. That you've got enough information to know if you shut down the large mass, everything else will end. But I'm going to roll that. Ooh.
What do we
15.
roll to defend?
That's up to you. How are you defending?
Yep, you can defend however you like, and you can utilize, if you can justify it, any of the D6s that are on the table.
So we should probably go in some kind of determined order so that we can't all just yell out which dice we want, right? Or how does that work?
Well, usually
I'm fine leaving them there. People want them.
yeah, usually it's kind of an honor system.
Okay.
Chaos.
Also, I used up dude your hair, so the D6 shouldn't be on there.
Oh yeah, thanks. And this one is actually gone.
Yeah, because that was temporary.
Yeah.
And ridiculous.
Nice job
I
working
still
it.
have this image of a poor student running across the commons going, "Oh my god! Oh my god!"
So
I'm actually going to take a. I'm going to give you a demon dice and re-roll my one there.
Okay.
Can I do that on a defend?
Yep.
I'm going to do the same.
Thank you.
I think I'm good since I rolled max.
There we go. That's more like it.
okay, so I'm going to use my combat and tactics, and I'm going to use clever because I'm going to use the distraction caused by the entrance of Pork Chop Guy.
Pork Chop Willie.
Mhm.
Chop Willie comes in, so that's a D6. So Pork
Yep.
Chop Willie comes in, his entry, you know, stupid kids. I'm going to take that chance to dive behind the table.
Nice.
Nice.
So D10, 2D6. What do I got? 12. What am I defending against here? Was that
15.
15? Yeah, I'll throw a demon dice on there then. 15.
Okay.
I'll take the hit rather than demon die.
Oh, come on.
I got a
Oh, fine. Demon die.
14. You guys.
14, huh?
Yeah, 14.
You know what? Okay.
I'll take it.
I demon dice all the time, and I've only taken one condition so far, so I'd rather just take the condition than use a demon die.
Okay. You don't want to get corn dogged again?
Well, I've been corn dogged. I wonder what else can be shoved in my mouth. No.
That's not where it's going this time.
Whoa. He's up to his
It is
game.
now covered in mustard. So what that means.
I'll take the condition as well.
Okay.
You know, I may be an old lady, but I'm quicker than I look. So I just kind of bullet time my way around all the flying meatballs and mashed potato globs. I got an 18.
Yeah.
Gary appreciates the lithe movements of Wendy over there.
Yeah.
That's why he got hit. He got distracted.
So, Vlad rolled a natural 18.
Yes, I did.
Wow. I feel like that should be rewarded with something. There's a free faith die that you can accept or bestow on one of your teammates.
Well, let's see here.
Because you did so awesome naturally that it inspired yourself, but you could choose to, you know, appeal to the working class.
Isaac, yeah, your secret might be on a podcast, but
Sorry, what?
you got a faith die.
Yay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. I have to choose who goes next, don't I?
Yeah, so we're clicking
Guess
to
that
new
ends
round.
up being Isaac. Right?
Isaac's turn.
Yeah.
Is the last one.
So what happened to my? I took a condition. What happens now? Do I choose the condition?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is where I'm still struggling with the rules. I haven't had a chance to actually read the book or anything. So if I'm choosing my own condition, I then also determine what the penalty is, or what?
No. So what it is that you took your condition, basically creating an aspect that is a negative towards your character. That means I can spend demon dice against you on those conditions to gain a bonus because of those conditions.
Okay, so since I got the condition by failing to dodge behind a table, it should be
Right.
relevant to that, right?
Correct. Yeah, generally.
So what would be a good one that would make sense and be fair to the gameplay?
Rattled. You could be rattled. You might have bumped your head.
Little corner imprint on forehead.
Humiliated by a corn dog.
Why does this keep happening to me?
There it is. That's your condition. Why does this keep happening to me?
No, I got one. Watch this. Here it comes. How about that?
And so the theme continues.
All right.
So this would be really helpful, guys, if you take conditions to go ahead and use that text thing and put that on your screen so I can see them.
What should my condition be?
With 5 minutes left of tonight's session, that may or may not be utilized tonight. So top of the round, Ben. Who goes next?
Let's see. Who hasn't gone in a while?
Fresh round, so.
Okay. Then take it away, Gary.
Oh, okay. I will attempt to refresh the Nacho Nucleus, and I will tag my stunt. I remember this one time to go, oh, it's kind of like that play I saw where Robin Hood was trying to split the arrow. Just aim for the lower part of the jaw there.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and the monster's going to quickly defend against this using hide.
Okay.
And let's see. And it's gonna put the fire towards your towards you to you got a mild face burn there, so he's gonna tag that against you. And that's
oh, good God.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do, sorry.
Oh, thank God for that. I was thinking, that's an awful lot of dice.
I apparently did not clear my last condition, so that was quickly and hide. Let's do those. There we go. That's more like it. So your target is ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just stared into the sun there.
Yeah. Ow, my face! So all you were trying to do is create an advantage.
I was just trying to create the natural nucleus, and it's like, aim closer.
Yeah.
So total was 7. So 5 on the die plus the 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So apparently, just it's protecting that nucleus quite well, and unless you want to triple down on some demon dice, because You could get there.
I'll leave the dice, and I'll. So what are we calling that? Another mild condition?
No, you just fail.
Okay. And
yeah.
I'll tag Vlad for next.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that it's come to this. When you can't eat it, shoot it.
Okay.
I didn't know that was a saying.
I was a bit worried before when
It's a
Wen was saying she was pulling out the chopsticks that she was going to start eating it, but, you know, leave it
No.
to Vlad.
Okay, Vlad, it's gonna flashily know what food you like or hate.
Ooh.
And it is going to fart in your general direction using nauseating BO. Let's see here. I gotta mark that off. And you don't have any conditions, so that's all I can do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna flip open my jacket full of guns and jump up onto a table and flashily shoot it in the shish kebabbed pepperoni.
Nice.
Okay.
That is
Is there any
insult to
faith
injury,
die
so-
that you can
Whoa.
tap
I
some of
think
the other ones too?
I shouldn't have. Wait. Here, wait.
Just hit clear. We'll-
Yeah. All right.
I do like this dice stream feature. It's handy.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. I think that's 15.
Yeah. That beats my 10 by 5.
Style.
Style.
Yeah. So you can roll another d6 if you like to add to the damage.
It's into the moderate, so it would take it out quicker.
Oh. New rule, by the way. That explodes. You could roll again.
Woohoo!
Roll a 1, roll a 1. Oh.
Oh.
Close.
2. So that's 3 total. Extra.
All right. Exploding.
Yeah. You blow this thing to smithereens.
I've never liked borscht.
As if it knew that there was a cackle, but anybody who has mystic art as a discipline feels a snap of energy in the room as the magic that was holding this thing together essentially sort of snaps away and becomes non-existent. It's kind of like a rubber band that broke. And in the mess of food, amongst the curses and
We're deeply sorry, Willie.
yeah, Willie starts spouting off some sort of conspiracy theory about getting him involved with Nazi pizza sausages, and it's all out to get him. And that one day, you kids will see the German sausage. They're Nazis. And he begins mopping up, and amongst it you find the charred remains of a melted Ziploc bag and a partial note And on the note, you can only make out the word alley, creation, next level, and the opening of the note says "Dearest M." The rest of it's burnt off.
When do you know an Emma?
An Emma? Does it say? Is it the letter M, dearest M, or like
Yeah.
E-M?
The letter M. It looks like M is just the first letter of the name. Yeah.
Never mind. You probably know someone with the first letter M in their name.
Probably.
Say that.
But do you know an alley?
But Allie is Professor Sneed's TA, who Professor Sneed has Celia, who is the little girl with apparently a secret room full of tiny live animals.
Sounds like you're making that up.
It does sound that way, doesn't it? And yet, it is the truth.
Yes. All right. Well, that is the end of tonight's episode of Part 1, Chaos in Hell Week.
Dun, dun, dun.
We will rejoin our dashing and daring demon hunters next time. Typically, it's the first Monday of the month. That happens to be September 7th, which is Labor Day. I am thinking,
Laboring.
yeah, that I'm up for it if everybody else is going to be around.
I'm here.
Yeah.
So,
I'll happily come back.
Okay. Well, I think it's required for you. Where we are in the story, I didn't get a chance to shove more mac and cheese down your gullet.
Didn't die in a horrible buffet glory.
Yeah, I tried, but as Jimmy mentioned, I have discovered that I'm not the most lethal DM in the world, and I'm trying. I'm going to DM meetings.
Kill, kill, kill.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Don. It's been 45 sessions since I last killed a PC.
Kind of true. All right, so September 7th sounds like our next session, where we'll pick up part 2 of Chaos in Hell Week. Let's figure out some questions here. These will be our stakes questions for the evening. What questions don't we know the answer to at the moment?
The
Who's
meaning of
responsible
life.
for the chain of events?
These are kind of like your cliffhanger endings off of a, will Allie reveal?
Will Isaac get the corn dogs out of places they shall not be?
Will Ben play next time? Okay, so we got the LARP thing. We got the LARP
Yeah.
and the campus cult.
Yeah.
and the game, the computer game. Have I figured out that?
Okay, so what are the campus cultists?
What is LARP? That's personal.
But perhaps that's a question for Dead FM, Ben.
It could be.
That's a great one.
Yeah, we have.
Who the hell is Professor Sneed?
Hey Don, if you type in your new sentence and then hit text, it'll pop up with the new text.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you delete the text box, you can bump up, so it's like a blank line. That's why I've got mild face burn up a little bit higher, which I'll take off now while I'm thinking of it.
Okay. And And let's see here. We've got
Sneak with an
game
8.
said.
Is
But-
there a second sub-basement?
Yeah,
Oh.
second basement in the Theta house.
But with the second basement of Sardath Hall.
What's the deal with Ali?
Why is Chelsea such an awful babysitter?
The secret room. We want to know what's in the secret room.
Yeah.
Hey, person I barely know, let me tell you all this information about this child that I'm watching.
Oh,
I've been police
I
clear.
know her.
It's all good.
I know her. Not a barely. I mean, it is. It is a barely. But not the way you're thinking.
And what's going on with the video game? Is it
Why is there no Romanian food in the food court?
Why do they even have a Romanian exchange house? No Romanian exchange student.
right?
It's very thinly veiled.
All right.
side thing.
Those are pretty good to leave us for next time. And so for those folk that are playing at home, in this book, in the back there is a mission generation system, and this is what is called stakes questions, and we can utilize those in various things, but I'm just doing them publicly here, so it reminds the players of what they don't know or things that they're trying to figure out. And then I've got my own stakes questions behind the scenes of what's actually happening.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be posting this online and sharing it on the Facebooks and the YouTubes and the Twitters, if you can Twitter the things, which I think you can do.
Well, we can Twitter.
Twitter the things. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
all the things.
And by the way, you can download this game from demon-hunters.com. Head there,
That's right.
under the RPG downloads, you can just download the whole damn book,
Yep.
including this mission.
And read the comic.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
the comic. All for the comic.
All right. Thanks everyone. Good night. Good food fight.
No.